Ah, sorry about that.
Was
Was not quite ready. In fact, we're gonna go. We're gonna go grab something to drink. 'Cause I forgot to grab something to drink. We'll be right back. What the? That's not break. Welcome back. I did a little bit of prep to kind of get a better footing on the bosses. And I've made it really close to second phase and gotten to second phase a few times. You want me to end the server? Yes, please. Yeah, go ahead and mention that I'm gearing up for the final push. Is it laggy on stream? It's really laggy on my end. That shouldn't be happening. Stream looks okay. Okay, I don't know why it's laggy. It's super laggy on my end. Yeah, some of these have really tight follow-ups, and some of them do not. Yeah, like that one's not a tight follow-up at all. And almost all of his attacks are 1-2s, followed by him running away. If you're too close to him, he combos. So that one might be safe to actually go in on. Nope. He got there. He goes, Ree! He's Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and he hides away. Buff on him. Yep. Lance is definitely... I think Lance might be outright the most dangerous phase of the entire fight. Aside from, you know, final phase where he's... he becomes literally Gwyn. And, I think he has attacks that one-shot through Ember. Or no, they one-shot through Shield Ring. which is really, really yucky. I think maybe with Ember I might survive, but it was not even like a big hit. It was like he runs forward and then does a very, very fast stab. Getting our runs in early. We could also just go fight Midir, and then we could have something different, and then we could save him for last, because we have 2 hours. Midir shouldn't take 2 hours. I've done Midir many a time. I even shown up to visit my friends, and they said, yeah, I'm stuck on this boss, and then it's like, oh, which one? And they go, Midir, and I go, oh, I can do that. So much delay. And there's sometimes delay. That one's a rough one because it's fast enough that, or it's like time where if you go for an attack, you get punished for doing it. And there's no, like, cue in between when he's going to set up that attack. There's some, if anything, I can just play like super defensively, but I hate playing super defensively on Soul Cinder. I say anticipating playing as defensively as possible during Dark Eater Midir. Maybe I'll go fight Midir. I think Midir would be a good semi-final boss. Ringed in a wall. The worst part about getting to Midir is that it's the longest boss walk up, I think, in the game. Aside from maybe like Dragon Slayer armor might have the Dragon Slayer and Osiris are probably like the 2 next closest. So you got your all your dragons are pretty much the worst. Good evening, and welcome in. We are in our final 2 bosses. We haven't even attempted this one, mostly because he's a real something. Hey, Dr. Fexus, how's it going? I don't think any rings are going to help me. I love his music so much. Is it right? It's left. It was either right or left. I was like, ooh, I don't remember. I think the ones in Elden Ring go left, so they make you go right. So they did that to mess with all the people who are used to fighting Midir. Thank you for the buffs. I appreciate the buffs. Vivica buffs are always appreciated. I don't think Midir is super brutal. I think he's very fair, and it's the peak Dark Souls. You should be waiting. Start with fire. I'm curious to know if I would actually tank that with shield ring. Fighting Midir is like dancing. I have 2 left feet. We're gonna try with just this, because realistically, the whole fight is hit once, hit twice, and that's if you're lucky to get 2 hits. You should not be going for more than 3. It is literally just take your time. Ollie Schmoovin. We do have the Ollie Cat dance. We need to. I need to find a way of reducing the size of that down, so you can make that a little emote. I always assume his tail is going to kill you. I think it needs to be smaller so that we can get it in on Twitch. Okay, shield ring is not going to help you. You're just going to get one shot. I saw it coming too, and I was like, this is a dodge, and I can't tell if it's just that he's lowering his head just because he's like, all right, I'm moving up now, or if he's gonna just, oh yeah, I'm going to take your head off. I'm pretty sure if I put Ring of Steel protection, I might also stand a chance. Welcome back, Will. Honestly, I wouldn't feel too bad about just throwing embers on for all these. Actually, it does not matter if we do Ember, because he'll one-shot us regardless. So this is pretty much just a hitless fight. One, two, sweep, walk forward, turn. Fire breath. Clip his toenails. Start new game plus. Nice. Keep an eye out for extra rings. I'm starting to wonder if maybe shield ring might actually be might be better. Extra rings, extra souls, yeah, everything gets upgraded. I don't remember, there's anything back there? Is it just like a dead end? I feel like there has to be something in like the wall there, but it's not like it really matters. We have pretty much everything we need, unless it's like a little soul. That's pretty much it. Spear Covenant item. I know we got that one. That one was oh yeah, you're right. It is behind the thing. I don't know why I expected it. There's so many invisible walls in this area. I kind of just figured that there would be more. I'm starting to think maybe I should wait for him to do this first attack before I pop this. Don't kick him. Hey, we live with the shield ring. Okay, so we can take minor hits. Hey, I'm in a corner. I don't really want to be here. I can't see. He just shoot to him early? No, that can't be right. It has to be a different one. That's decent damage, though, for, you know, not being fully invested in this try, really. Shooter should be safe right here. Looks like it really looks like he's barfing. Am I safe here? I am. Nope, it's lethal. I bashed out of it, though. Pretty good. The question is, I think these would be for the best because they're so fast and reliable. But the problem is I'm also limited on souls. So we could go and buy a bunch and burn our our Gale Soul. Burn that one little extra soul we have. And then we could buy all of the little ones we need. Or we could just gold pine resin as soon as the first stack wraps up. Embering would make us safe, actually. We're gonna back up. Now we got close. Got close. That one's actually like a low bullet hell, which I think is kind of neat. Thank you, FromSoft, for putting the target directly on his head where you really want to be. Celestina, welcome in. I saw you doing a little bit of P5. I hope that was going well. Oh. It's like a 10%, not bad. Oh, it's just normal rate? Okay. No worries. Couple of nerds, welcome in. We are on our last two bosses. For 62 on solo climb. Was it, which deep dungeon was it? I thought I saw you doing. Oh yeah, some Heaven on High. Yeah, Heaven on High is a good one. Heaven on High still feels like deep dungeon. Well, Eureka Orthos is kind of just a really long dungeon that has varying ads. Great for accessibility, though. That I will say. Oh, a little bit too early. A little bit too early. We could go do Soul Cinder. That fight I actually might have a little bit more to show for. Waves glow sticks for the dragon. And you're rooting for the dragon? We'll probably give like one or two tries to one or two more tries. Is this a level run? Yes, this is a level 1 run. I don't think the fight is particularly super difficult. It's just I'm actually like the squishiest I could possibly be. She wants to know when I sleep. I plan on resting. I've taken a rest earlier. I got a great nap earlier. Fantastic nap. Yeah, I definitely think it's the one hit aspect. We could survive like maybe like half of his moveset. But like conclusion moves to like combos, those are lethal. Fire is lethal. Tail might not be lethal. I mean, just because it was like I was felt sore doesn't mean it was a bad nap. I feel refreshed though. Oh no, I don't like that one. Actually, I do kind of like that one. That was not terrible. That's a really good delay on that one. No second win? We're gonna wait for him to turn. Nope, no heavy turn. Okay. We're gonna back up about here. There's the shoot to whoop. Oh, well that is lethal after the My joints did hurt after that nap, but our joints hurt after that nap. Not comfy, but good nap overall. All right. The side tip of the claw, yeah. That's about right for mid-ear. Let's go give Soul Cinder some tries. Yeah, I'm doing Solo 1 for the National MMO Society, and for every boss I defeat, I'll donate $4. There's 25 total bosses. If you're interested in matching, you can use the link that Caitlin just provided. Thank you so much. And Vesper also, if you're interested in just outright donating, you can use the link attached there. Thank you, Vesper. Oops. I do not like that attack. It looks like two other different attacks. Oh, he's so fast. Get a phase change. This is basically free damage though. We'll Drake on him. Ooh, ow. Fox, welcome in. Owie. We'll take a nice little sip. Welcome in, everyone. Ow. Oh, we can't punish that. What were you guys up to? D&D, ooh. King Theodore, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Ooh, that's a really bad place to stutter. That's a terrible place to stutter. Ow. That's also lethal. Sip. And maybe get one hit. That's to the heavens. Start running. I want to bait I want to bait his big attack. Not that one. That's really, really baitable though. I really like that one. It's just scary because he could also just do like a lunge. That's to the heavens. He's gonna start chasing. Whoop. Oh, that's a really bad spot. Drink. I want the jump to be on our terms, though. I don't trust that grab. Not for a second. I can't even close him. The other attack that's probably safe is like the ground slam. That's lethal, I'm pretty sure. We might have been able to go in for one on that. Ooh, that hurt. Drink. We're not gonna test that. Come on, you can jump. Goodbye. 24. There is one boss left. Oh no. Alright, well I guess we're spending the next hour 40 in mid-air. I'm going to assume that it's pretty much just lethal. I might be able to have a little bit more security with like other attacks, but there's not much that we can really do. We're gonna go to Firelink. We're gonna buy a bunch of resins. Time for pain. Yeah, I thought mid-air was gonna be at least doable, like super doable, but it's a lot more hectic than I thought. Let's buy the budding cream blossom.
Ashen 1.
And there's, you know what? We can probably run shield. I'm curious to see what we can tank with shield and ember. Because I kind of expected Soul Cinder was gonna take us a lot longer than 2 tries when everyone was watching. But I'll take it. We're at $96 for everyone who matches. Yeah, you can mess with me by making me do all sorts of funny voices, making me throw away weapons, through the exclamation point donate link. So I would have to get rid of this weapon, which is pretty much hard carrying me, or has been hard carrying me, through most of this encounter. You can make me drink potions, though I would actually need to have someone call out in chat, if that is purchased. Because I actually don't have the, it doesn't have the incentive pulled up on screen. Bullet hell? No, I feel like there's another bullet hell. There's one attack where he aims straight down. Does a really rough fire attack. Shoot to whoop. Yep, we're gonna back up. I'm gonna rebuff. Ooh, we could tank fire. Ooh, we might have to ember all these encounters. We're gonna back up 1 meteor distance away. Yep. Then we reapproach. He'll probably do fire. We get close enough. Huge 3-hit. Is that all? Back up. Just fire? Okay. I'll take it. That's the beam. Yeah, it has to point straight down. Yeah, I didn't trust that one. Oh, we can tank his charge. This run works. Oh, but our health is not great. Ooh, no, thank you. Now we can run. I forgot he could turn. He could still turn because it's technically 2 separate attacks. The one fire breath is if you're far away, and he's safe enough to just keep breathing. There's a second follow-up hit if he feels like he's threatened in close range, where you could run up to him and start smacking him in the face. uh, that makes that one dangerous. We still have a bunch of souls. We're gonna swap out to the gold pine bundle instead, because that allows us to go on a hit by hit basis as opposed to just trying to go for a generalized yeah, let's buff and then we'll wait for him to do something that we like. And it puts the control back more towards us in terms of when we get to really have damage windows. Unfortunate that we really need to have Lloyds on just to live through hits. I don't know if it's better to just walk past him. 2, fire. Am I dead? I'm alive! Get to hit. I'm gonna try going in on that going forward. We can just back up. I think it's a double sip. Completely lost track of him. I didn't realize which one that was. I'm feeling my muscle memory start to come back. I don't think that one's really super punishable. It's okay. Double heal. That could have been very lethal. I shouldn't have tried to heal there. I should have made sure it was safe first. I don't know if you can follow that one up into anything. I don't like that attack. Nope, we missed. Oh no, it stutters. The beams when the spicy hits wrong? This is true. Mr. Game and Snacks, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We're gonna bring you back. Is it fine if you wanna roll back into center with us? Is that okay, my dear? That attack is so scary. Not out of it yet. Not out of it yet. We have 3 heals left. I feel like the thing that's threatening me the most so far has been his standard. Or his opener, sorry. He's so close to phase 2. Dark Souls 3 today? Yes. And we're not naked, we're actually fully clothed. Phase 2. Oh, we don't want to be here. Gotta keep rolling through. One more? I thought it's 3. Oh, those little souls. You gotta be clothed in Dark Souls 3. If you're not wearing a piece of equipment, even if it's the lightest piece of equipment in the game, you take like, I think like a multiplicative multiplier or multiplicative damage increase. Hey, phase 2 though. These proceeded to do nothing for us. We need emotional support. I'm fine. I'm not naked. No, summon the buddy? Oh. Sure. There you go. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna drink because it's very, very hot in here. Very threatening, It was different, buddy? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Ow. There we go. Support. Ow. Ow. I forgot to Ember. That was unfortunate. But that's an important one because that attack lingers through every phase. Well, the one phase that there is. One extra phase that there is. And all we really need to do is kind of just, as soon as we figure that one out, we have the fight, pretty much. Because there's only, like, 2 other things that really hit us, and whatever I don't remember from phase 2. I know Shoop de Whoop is, you run in and pray. And you have to catch it early enough to know. If he flies backwards, you have to run after him. You do not let him fly backwards. I think honestly turning targeting off might even be for the best for that fight. Or for that part. Might be doing more poise damage with running attacks. Yeah, that one was we didn't even Ember. How do we keep forgetting to Ember? I don't think it would have mattered because we still were at 1 hit. And we shouldn't be getting hit by major attacks anyway, so maybe we don't need this ring. If anything, we might even be able to invest into this, and then get a little bit. No, because we're tanking those hits because we have the Lloyd Shield ring. So we're getting the mistakes. We have the freedom to make a mistake because of the fact that we have that item. Do I think we have 30 runs in us? Probably not. So I can pretty much safely pop embers on everything. I wish there was a faster way to get through here. I'm very, very glad that Elden Ring added Stakes America. That added a very, very good quality of life change. Welcome in. Welcome back. What do you have for dinner? Thank you for the hydrate. fire. Through him. Buff. And go chase him down. Thank you. That's a huge start, by the way. We're good. Full heal. That was way too early, but we used it for living. And we've got a full heal on that. Ooh. Oh no. I missed? Do we start this fight in phase 2? No, no fight in Dark Souls does that. I wish. I would love that. I think that'd be a great accessibility feature. But I think From wants to keep it where the experience is that you not only beat them at their... You beat them as they grow, is what the intended experience is. Oh, that's unfortunate. And sip, sip. He's not using phase 2 attacks. Which attack are you talking about? All of his attacks so far have been, I'll let you know when he does a phase 2. This is still, the Slashy Claws with the fire? No, that's a phase 1 attack. It's just uncommon. That's also his opener. 2. Oh, he caught me early with that. Yeah. I should have been rolling in. And that's why I took that one. Reminds you of floor 30 of Eureka Orthos. Did I drink a potion? No, I was just about to go drink that potion, actually, as soon as I got into the elevator. Or got to a save point where I can drink a potion. Someone following me, right? Thank you. That's good water. But yeah, no, I'm proud of the fact that we hit that one phase. We didn't Ember. I thought we did. Or no, I thought in my head, okay, as soon as I get to like before the drop down, I'm gonna Ember and then I'm gonna fall in the hole. And I did not do that. Thank you for sharing those links. If you would like to hit another phase in the boss fight at MS, check out the links. Bester, you're too good at these. You don't have to go very far because he's going to just wait for him to finish his fire. Keep backing up. He's going to get hit by tail. Buff. Did I lose all my souls? No, we spent them. Phew. This is a very scuffed run. Which would be very funny if it was the winning run. This is going miserably. Also, thank you. I'm actually allergic to scuff, so yeah, it's not good for me to have scuff runs actually. Sip. If I run to his right after that. Not far enough right. It kind of lingers too. Nice. Get past him. Run past him? Dragon roars. Chase him, chase him, chase him, chase him, chase him, chase him. Oh no, he brings it back down? Oh no! Oh, we had him! And it was the scuff run too! Hey, you know what? We're getting way better. We got one extra hour. I think the play is to get behind him. I know you're supposed to go in on that. If we get behind him, like all the way to his tail, we can keep attacking his tail. Wait till he drops down because he has to, because that's his ultimate attack. The iconic shoop de whoop, the full shoop de whoop, as they call it. He drops down. He's super vulnerable, and I don't know if he's open to a riposte. Welcome in, Jose. It's good to see you. Always nice to see you, people when they drop in. We're doing a charity stream on behalf of the National MS Society. I would call that attack pretty well learned. There's a beam. Go for 2. Move past him. Just move past him. Alex, thank you for the donation. Can someone go and double check which donation that was for? Run left. Yeah, baby! It's Meteor time! That's what we've been talking about. That's what we've been waiting for. Woo! No, we're not quoting that. All right, come on. Let's be responsible. Just because we're quoting Voice Critical doesn't mean we have to say everything he says. I feel like it's a really weird spot where it's like, it sounds more like Yogi Bear. This guy was slinging straight heat. Don't say it. Well, I mean, maybe you shouldn't put it out there. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Firing lasers hasn't been cool since that 2000s classic meme, I'm firing my laser. But Manir still decides to do it anyway. Because he's completely unoriginal. Yeah, that was a little bit more scuffed than I imagined it would be. Alright, I need to actually like settle in for the voice. I need to like get into the mental state to voice Charlie. We're gonna reset that 5 minutes. So we're gonna call it like now. Oh man, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it, man. And Alex, man, thank you for the donation. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Really cool. This is the worst elevator scene since Whoopi Goldberg starred in that 9/11 movie. Appreciate the generosity. Yeah, thanks, man. This is also the worst ladder scene since Metal Gear Solid. It's another potion stretched. Well, thank you for the generosity, man. I appreciate it. Oh. Everybody stretch. And hydrate. We can't be moist if we're not hydrated. That's good stutters. I love performance issues. This boss gave you a hard time? Yeah, no, I understand. This guy's kind of a real jerk. Godzilla attack? Yeah. god. He's breathing fire rain! Are you done? Thank you. Ow. We're just gonna drink. We're fine. No, here comes the small Godzilla attack. One, two, breathes fire. Nice 2-hit. Waiting for him to just stop attacking. All these bosses kind of just don't know when to stop. It's like people who get into arguments on Twitter.com, they just don't know when to stop. Close. Might have waited too long on that one. I can't see. I'll just sit here and wait. Again. We might have been too far on that one. Oh my god, he's breathing his fire! Okay, 5 minutes. There we go. That's so much harder to do when you're trying to think of funny internet references to say. Yeah, no, it's definitely super hard to think and play when you're doing the voices. Protection? Protection? What do you mean? As in, like, the voice kept me safe? Oh, jar armor. Okay. I don't even remember how to activate jar armor. Thank you for the jar armor. These runs are getting faster and faster, though, which is nice. The Ember's trying its hardest to give more health. It's doing fantastic. The Ember allows us to tank most hits. I just happen to get caught on an attack I really shouldn't be missing. The jar armor, known as the Jarmer. Oh, that was a mistake. Double snap. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Just 2 hits. It's always 2 hits. It's never more than 2. There's some hits where you can greet it. All you have to do is get past that line, and that's kind of nice. All of my hits I've taken have been from me greeting so far. I don't want to be inside the boss. Back up. Full buff. Don't be greedy. Yeah, pretty much. The problem with Reed and me right now with this fight is that my buffs only last for 60 seconds. I only have 5 of them. Don't want to get too far, then he's going to tail whip. Still too close to his tail. Down close. Fire breath. I didn't even see him charging that. He sure does love to move around, yeah. Sip. On the turn. He's not at a tail whip range. Run past him. Get past the tail. Tail swipe. Second one. I'm really lucky I didn't get that hit. comes. Staggered. $25. That's all 25 bosses in Dark Souls 3. We are donating, for anyone who's matching, we are donating $100 to the National MS Society if you are matching. Thank you for everyone for your support. I couldn't have done this without you guys. More than anything, you guys carried me through this run. I'm astounded. I can't believe I even pulled that off. That's the Soul Level 1 run done. I can now officially say that I've finished this run. Oh. I don't even know what to spend my points on. I guess we can start investing into some fashion, I guess. Ooh, the Firelink armor. Oh, I spent all the items on the things I would have wanted. Oh man. I don't even know which is the hardest boss. If someone can, is there anyone who's able to go ahead and to find a Dark Souls 3 boss tier list? So we can find that for me. We'll pull that up on stream and we'll go ahead and do one of those. In terms of things we can get, we have Gale's crossbow, Gale's sword, Dark Meteor's sword, and Old Moonlight. Nameless King was pretty tough. Nameless King was tough until we figured out his one mechanic. I think he definitely has a really, really rough fight though. I will not deny anyone who has struggles with Nameless King, but something about him kind of just clicks in my brain and I kind of just understand exactly how he works. And I'll call out every single time exactly what he's doing and then I'll mess it up. Oh my goodness. Couple of nerds! Thank you for the $100 match! That brings us to our next goal. Dark Souls 3 Deathless! Oh no! Oh my gosh. Oh my, alright. You know what? Valid. I think with leveling, look at all the things that we've pulled off at Soul Level 1. If I had the ability to level, could you imagine how strong I would be? If I had the ability to grind, how strong I would be? That would be insane. Sure, I can't pull as many gimmicky things, like, I can't, like, farm. Like, I can't use this, 40 dexterity. I can use Gale's Greatsword. Just grind for 99 figure? Really? That, like, I'm not even joking. That actually is super viable. Oh, yeah, that's the weapon. All right, we're gonna go ahead and buy some fashion. We're gonna go and try and speedrun some quests, or try and finish a quest if we even can. We're gonna buy all these clothes because I like all these outfits. Oh, just a side note. I hate it. Sister Freed stuff. I saw the list. Thank you. we're just gonna do some quick stuff. Then we're gonna go hop into the tier list because we have another like 40 minutes ish. Ordained trousers. I like those. They're neat, but they don't have any shoes. We're gonna take the Sage's big hat. There's Carla's hat. Yeah, there's everything. Okay, I don't know why it took so long, but okay. We are putting on the assassin's armor. We are putting on the Undead Legion gauntlets because they match with the shoulders. And then for our pants, I always go with I like the Nameless Knight. Nice little shin pads, funky looking shoes. We are now fashion souls. What is it, 20? Oh yeah, we need the sword ring. Handsome little mage, thank you. What does this do? Ember. Ooh. And it gives it innate fire damage? Ooh, that's neat. The fading flame momentarily illuminates and launches itself forward. A free weapon? Your eyes are pleased? Alright. We're gonna go do the enemy the final ending. The ending I like the most. But we need to get something first. And we're gonna fight our way to it. We're not just gonna run past all the enemies like I normally do. We're gonna fight everyone on the way to it. Falling Sword is widely regarded as mid. This is true. It is in fact mid. But I think it's just neat. It's also very, very low damage right now. Because we haven't upgraded it. It's also technically weak in this area, so we're not actually gonna use this. We don't need this. We're gonna use this. And we're gonna go with old reliable. There we go. Nice little victory lap. Hey, this is a great spot for farming embers. There's another one, isn't there? I thought there were two. Is there only the one? No, there's supposed to be two. Oh, he was just patrolling. Okay. There's 4 in total? Okay. We'll go find them all. I always think this is the saddest part of the lore to me. Because of the fact that they killed the Firekeeper. Supposedly. And then they snuffed out the flames. No one was able to go and wake Gundyr. Because no one was tending the shrine. So Gundyr woke up, but no one was there. It's supposed to be like the beginning of the game. This is an alternate timeline. Or at least it's supposed to be like a past event. Everything is supposed to be the same. What happens is, this is way, way back when there was, at one point, an age where there was no one to link the fire. Because the whole purpose is continuing the Age of Fire, so that way there's just everyone stays in what we know. There's a guy over there. Did he see me? Oh, he did. And so the fire keepers tend to the Firelink Shrine, which allows the continuing of the linking of the flame. It's kind of, I don't really know what the Firelink Shrine does. I mean, I guess in this case it takes you to the place where the first flame is. Ooh, that hurts. But in this case, this is the past when someone else was supposed to link the flame, not us. Ow. In this case, something happened, and they assassinated the person who tends to the shrine. So no one rang the bell, which awakens the undead. And thus, Gundyr woke up and it was too late. Is Dark Souls 3 connected to Dark Souls 1? Yes. Dark Souls 3 links all of them. And what ended up happening is they killed the Firekeeper. It's assumed that it might even be the handmaiden who sells you items, because she's very, very peculiar about her role here.
Well, thou'rt exceeding lost indeed. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
She was also a former Firekeeper. She's blinded like the rest of the Firekeepers. We're gonna buy all the armor.
To skirt the curse's grasp, tarry not for long. 'Tis dark for now, and not a soul stirs. But remember, fires are known to fade in quiet. Or perhaps thou'rt captive already, like the poor girl. Best not tarry long.
And she also really knows that, like, this is not, like, she knows that you're not in the right timeline. Is this the lady from Dark Souls 2? I haven't fully gone through Dark Souls 2, so I don't know for sure. Here is the Firekeeper, who is supposed to ring the bell for Gundyr. She was kind of locked in here. There was a wall in here, and it looks like that they kind of just threw her in the pit. And she has her eyes, which Firekeepers are forbidden from having eyes. They're supposed to be dedicated to their duty and unknowing of what else is attached to that duty. They just know that they need to do their job. There's still days at the beginning of Dark Souls 2 and they all wear red? No. It's not the witches. I know that that one I actually do know is actually not them. They may be interconnected in terms of like lore, but nothing in particular. So now we have the eyes of a Firekeeper. No one's supposed to have it. And
Ashen One, link the fire.
This is the first time we talked to her the whole playthrough.
For the Lords of Cinder, for the Ashen Prisoners, for all those held to preserve the fire. Link the first flame.
Dark Souls 3 takes place in the worst timeline possible. It's like the like one of the last timelines. All of time is getting messed up because the light and fire actually keeps a balance of time. And without that balance, things so like every time it starts to get dark, time starts to get messed up. So that's why we're able to go into Firelink Shrine and get to the past. We're gonna give her the eyes.
Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we firekeepers have been missing.
This is supposed to be the bad ending, but it's in my opinion, it's the good ending. We can give her the soul.
Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me.
She has a soul already. Makes you think of the Goblin King? What do you mean?
Own place
Oh yeah, yeah.
Within my bosom. She will understand. We are both firekeepers after all. Forgive me, sister. May the flames guide thy way.
I think this is the good ending.
Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish?
Yes.
Of course. I serve thee, and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame until the day of thy grand betrayal. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
And she gives you a different little ending, which I think is super neat. We have one last thing to do. So because if you do the standard ending of Dark Souls 3, you link the fire. In Dark Souls 1, you also have the option to link the fire or just not link the fire. The Age of Fire is more or less still an age of oppression against people who are hollows. They're humans are actually specifically targeted by this. We need to go somewhere else, actually. And so, despite the order that this ending brings, it's still not good. When you link the fire in Dark Souls 1, it's this massive explosion of fire. It's brilliant and magnificent. And when you link it in Dark Souls 3, you're at the end of the world. There's nothing left to burn. Really. Like you're kind of just, you keep burning charcoal, but eventually you're gonna run out of charcoal. This is the painter. She has incredible powers to bring about new worlds. She's also part dragon, I believe. At least it's implied. She has draconic eyes. I think she has scales on her face. And we'll give her the blood of the Dark Soul, which is the part of the final ending. Aren't dragons cursed? No, dragons are actually from before time.
My thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee.
Dragons are immortal? Yes, they are. I will share my name. Actually, you know what? No. I have no name.
I see. We are not.
There is a person who became a dragon.
Then I will name this painting Ash. It will be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. And one day, it will make someone a goodly home.
And this drove everyone insane. They thought there was going to be another Dark Souls game because of this.
I wonder when Uncle Gale intends his return. I hope the new painting will be to him a gentle home.
I hope so too.
My thanks, Ashen One. I will assuredly finish the painting of a cold, dark, and very
Thank you.
gentle place. One day, it will make someone a goodly home.
So just to, as a little refresher on what we did, we helped burn this painting. This painting gave us access to a place known as the Dreg Heap. The Dreg Heap, in turn, allowed us to go towards the Ring City. The Ring City is held in place. In fact, the whole Dark Souls universe at this point in time is held. Summon Fur again. The whole thing is being held together by Princess Filianor, one of the last children of the First Lord Gwyn. And when we interact with her egg that she's holding, it breaks the spell that she has in her sleep that holds time together. And then we get sent to the actual point in time where we are. The end of the world. There is nothing left but ash. The Kingdom of Lothric you can see over there. You can see parts of the Ring City all around us. And there's one other spot you can go. I think we need to go this way. Right over there, you can barely see it over the horizon. I think that is yeah, that should be Anor Londo right over there. There's one last thing we need to do right here. I'm glad Heather likes the redeems. I like the redeems too. They're definitely something we worked a little bit hard on. Got one guy left here. I ran past him the first time, and for very good reason. He's very lethal. But we should be able to beat him. This is a Ring Knight. He's not supposed to be alive because he's supposed to defend the Ring City. But the Ring City's gone, so he doesn't know what to do. He also drops a Titanite slab. Yep, he drops a slab. There is another slab, I think, yeah. Yep, Titanite slab. And Titanite chunk. Oh yeah, Shira. Yeah, Shira also has one. We're not gonna go fight Shira. Shira doesn't count. She teleports through time. She's not even supposed to be there. I would fight her, but she's a miserable fight. I think she's harder than most of the bosses in the game. She's got like frame 1 attacks, and they hurt. They hurt at when you're actually leveled. So, Shira, she is a she's a priest who serves Princess Filianor. She's in the Ring City, and she's locked in a room with someone who's threatening to kill the princess. And she asks for your help in slaying Midir. But when you kill Filianor to go into the future to fight Gale, who has consumed every living being, she's like, you did this. Couple of nerds with the $10 donation. Is that for a barrage? Oh no. Yep, that's a barrage. Oh no. We'll give you 2. Or 3. Okay. So, we're at the end of time right now. Because the world of Dark Souls is becoming so limited in terms of souls and the power that exists, it's all coalescing to one singular point. Remove my cloak? Okay. All the power in the world is coalescing to one singular point, which is here. So the actual world is kind of crunching in on itself, which is why the Drag Heap exists. All of the world's being brought together. So that way it's easier for someone to try and link the flame. Because that's what Gwyn's order set out, to keep it going in perpetuity. But we are at the end. And in this ending, rather than continuing the Age of Flame, we are going to snuff out the flame. No gods, no masters. Just peace and dark. I'm in the flame. She's lifting me up. Hey, she can't lift me up all that much. Did you just pull that out of me? Where did you get that? Wait, give that back. Wait, I need that. I think.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle.
By the way, you can attack her right here. There's an alternate ending.
One day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness. Like embers linked by lords.
You can't move, but you can R1. I'm not going to do it. That's actually the worst ending. And there we go. It's dark.
Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
And that is Dark Souls 3. I just want to enjoy it just for a little bit. Just for a bit. Thank you for the potion. I just dropped everything. Oh goodness. We're okay. We ended the world to give it peace. Yes. It's not. It's. The world is suffering at this point. Depressed Bird agreed with that message. Listen, this is actually like, there is no happiness to be had by anyone. No one wants to. The Twin Princes didn't want to link the flame because they saw the lack of value in it. Your Eldritch was a monster. The Abyss Watchers are monsters. They've lost themselves. Yeah, we're gonna drop that way lower. Sorry, I love the music. We're gonna drop that like there. Probably still kind of loud. Should be better though. Okay, perfect. But yeah, Gale consumed as much of the Dark Soul as he could, what's left of it, so that way he could make a chance for the painter to make a new world. And we ended the world as it's known. But there was a world before the darkness. There was the great trees, there were the dragons. And humans are of the dark, technically. So this is, in essence, what I consider to be the best ending. We're gonna call that good enough there. And we're gonna say no. We awaken back at Firelink Shrine, and that is where we will end that segment. Yeah, seeing how strong the Dark Soul could be through Gale, yeah. Honestly, Gale's fight is... It's the most fair fight, too. So if Elden Ring is a weird timeline, it would probably be before Dark Souls. If we're assuming the joint universe theory, which a lot of people don't necessarily like, technically, yes. It would probably be before, or maybe even after. It really kind of just depends on what Miyazaki really decides. If Miyazaki wants to do it, people are saying that Bloodborne is probably the continuation. We're gonna swap. Where is okay. Can we, is this going to work? Test. No. I look at theories for fun. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright, we'll pull up display capture. I'm gonna assume nothing weird is gonna pop up on my screen. We're gonna rank these in terms of difficulties. Where we're gonna also make this S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D, F. We're gonna add a row below. We're gonna make this this color. Scuffed in all caps. Add a row below. We're gonna call this awful. Okay. Abyss Watchers. Actually harder than... Actually, I did this weird. You know what? Yeah, no. We messed this up. Hold on. We're gonna call this, not a boss. And this one is you know, we don't even need this one. Delete this row. Not a boss. Abyss Watchers were harder than I thought. I thought they were super easy. I mean, you could just wait in the first phase for the red eye to show up, and then you can just cheese them. But that's not so bad. Aldrich. Aldrich took us 3 tries. And I used to struggle a lot with Aldrich. Wyvern's not a boss. That boss, you walk up, and then you drop on its head, and then you die. The encounter is harder than the boss. Simply parry the Abyss Watcher. Yeah. Champion Gravetender. That fight's terrible. Okay. Champion Gundyr. This is a controversial one, and I don't know if we can make 2 of them. If you're not using parries, he's up here. If you are not parrying Champion Gundyr, he's up there. If you're parrying him, he's down here. You know, we'll put him in easy because he still has that one or two rushdowns. We have standard Gundyr. I don't see standard Gundyr. Crystal Sage. I'm gonna call Crystal Sage probably medium. Gundyr kicking people's face, and I think Crystal Sage is hard. Because they all have such good damage. Dancer is hard. Dancer is 100% hard. I know I'd even put Dancer in super hard. I think Dancer is super, super hard. Deacons of the Deep are under super easy. Old Demon King. I don't think Old Demon King was super hard. I'd probably call Old Demon King easy. Demon Prince, pain. Easy. Easy pain. Dragon Slayer armor, we're gonna say solid fight. Is ranking from effective of a soul level 1 playthrough? Yes. Actually, you know, if it's from a soul level 1, Dancer is more on hard. Actually, Dancer is more in like solid fight. This is more just, I think Dancer is a very unique fight. Sister Frida, super hard. No question. Curse Rod of Greatwood, I want to say solid fight, but it's an easy fight. Half-Light Spear of the Church, that's a hard fight. I cheesed that fight. I did not earn that fight. Super easy, that's regular Gundyr. Dancer does fight to the tempo, but she also violates the tempo a lot of the time, so it doesn't really exist. We're gonna call Midier hard. I don't think Midier was super difficult, like outright, like impossible difficulty, like that some of these were. We're gonna put Dancer down here. I don't think Midier was actually like that brutal. I think there was definitely a lot of difficulty attached to it. Nameless King is super hard. I think it's a fight that I understand, so it didn't take me as long, and it's just a fight that I align with. But that doesn't deny the fact that I modified my build 4 separate times to get an opportunity that I liked for Nameless King, and then it took me 2 tries. It was not hard at that point, but I had to still figure out what I liked before I could go in and settle on him. Osiris is pain, and if you disagree with this, I don't know what to tell you. You're just better than me. That's it. I think Osiris is painful to fight. It took us like 5 tries, and I still think those were the most annoying 5 tries of my life. You fought a Japanese player for a Half-Life and the guy was laggy? Yeah, that's always like the worst part, when you get people that are like super far away and the connection just doesn't work out. Pontiff. This is going to be controversial. I think Pontiff is like perfect balance. He's not easy. He's not like super easy. He's not crazy hard. He's balanced. He's designed. He was supposed to be the final boss of the game, and I think that would bump him up into hard tier. But I don't think he's that outright difficult, especially because you can really gimmick some of his attacks. Yeah, he also can't hit you if you lie flat on the ground. Slave Knight Gale, we'll put him in hard. He earned that because he has 3 phases technically, even though it's just 2, one short phase and one really long phase. He has one of the biggest health pools in the game. He's got a really diverse moveset, and a lot of his attacks are unpunishable. Pontiff was supposed to be the final boss of Dark Souls 3 Beta. And he actually was supposed to be in the Kiln of the First Flame. He orchestrated a lot of the events that takes place in Dark Souls 3. Soul of Cinder is super hard. I do not like that fight. There's a lot of mix-ups. I'm going to take a sip. Thank you for the hydration. Soul of Cinder has a lot of mix-ups. He's got a lot of alternate timings on his attacks. He has 2 attacks that do the same timing. But one of them is fast and one of them is really slow. He can also delay a lot of things. Twin Princes. Another controversial opinion. I just think they're a little bit hard. I think, you know what? No, I'm gonna put them at super hard. I think in terms of all the bosses, the Twin Princes are rough because Lorien can just have the worst RNG imaginable, and you can't do anything about it. I'm gonna take another sip. Thank you. Yeah, if you get RNG where Lorien decides to teleport directly on you at spawn, and you are unaware of that, Stretch, thank you. That is lethal. You will die. You can summon Lap for Princess? I did not know you could summon Lap for Princess. Vort. Vort is easy. Vort is not hard, but Vort can be annoying, and it's a very big gate. I think, like, for Demon Princes, yeah. Another stretch. We'll stretch a little bit more. Thank you for the stretch. Ooh, ow. I stretched too far. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's a great tank. High Lord Wolnir is not a boss. You hit his arms, and then his arms explode, and then he dies. You can actually full to zero him, if you... Or, you're not even full to zero. You can sit there and not engage him in a fight if you just do Pestilent Mist, and you walk up to his arms. Also, you can destroy both of his bracelets on his left side. His left. Without any issue. If you're actually, like, leveling into a build. And Yorm is super easy. Yorm is almost at not a boss. So we're gonna rank them individually for which ones we think were the worst. Champion Gravetender is definitely the hardest. I think that fight is miserable. I got through it pretty fast, and I think I got lucky. I think I figured out the fight. Actually, you know what? Demon Princes are definitely a lot harder. Demon Princes took me a long time to get through. Champion Gravetender is hard, but you can figure it out. But it's still a terrible fight. You have to get through the 3 wolves, then you have to get through the 2 guys, or then you have to get to the side guy, then you have to get to the wolf. And the wolf will dominate the fight if you haven't gotten the champion down. Osiris has the most annoying hitbox that has ever existed. He's lanky, and unless you're constantly, like, rolling, you're not safe. And even then, you might just hit, like, I don't know, like, the back of his foot, which was stationary, and then he'll just decimate your entire life. Jar armor? Okay. In terms of super hard, I'd probably put Soul Cinder up here as the hardest, Nameless King as the next, Twin Princess following that, and then Sister Frida. Soul Cinder has so many mix-ups. Nameless King is just a tough fight with 2 phases. Twin Princess has RNG aspects to it that make it hard. Actually, you know what? No, I'd say Sister Frida is probably harder than Twin Princess. Because if you get a good RNG, you could turn this fight to an easy fight. Sister Frida is 3 phases long. In terms of hard difficulty, Midier. Midier number 1. Slave Knight Gale is at the bottom of this list. Camera's the hardest thing about Nameless King. For the first fight, I agree. I think there's a lot of depth perception issues in that fight. Half-Light is hard because it's a 3-ad fight, but I also cheesed it, so I don't think it... I think Half-Light is probably at the bottom. Dancer is hard because Dancer has a lot of timing-based things where Dancer will break and violate the aggro rules of the game. In terms of solid fight, we're throwing Pontiff at number 1. Definitely the most solid fight. Dragon Slayer is definitely number 2. I'd even think Dragon Slayer might even be in a hard tier because of the meatballs and everything, but I don't think he himself is not that hard. He just does a lot of really scary attacks, and he has the chance to knock you off. Abyss Watchers is definitely not harder than Crystal Sage. In terms of easy bosses, Champion Gundyr is definitely the hardest. Curse Rod of Greatwood is probably not far up. Vord is actually probably harder than a lot of these. I think Aldrich is not as hard as some of these. I would say Vort is probably scarier than Old Demon King, to be honest, because you have nothing. Arguably, Tree is in there, but you could do Tree whenever. So Tree could be... You could make Tree easy. In terms of super easy, Gundyr goes to the bottom of this. Unfortunate, but true. Yorm is a cheese fight, and Deacons are... we'll put Yorm at the bottom, because Yorm is almost not a boss. And Deacons are not really a boss fight, but you can just kind of just keep attacking with a wide sweeping weapon and you're good. In terms of not a boss, Wolnir is closer to almost being a boss than Ancient Wyvern. Ancient Wyvern is not a boss fight. It is a run and dash. All right, we are going to go raid a couple of nerds. Why do I not see a couple of nerds? A couple of nerds left? Yeah, a couple of nerds live. Why am I not getting anything? Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. That's peak masculinity right there. Who's the most fun? Alright, we're gonna go set that up really quick. The most fun boss fight out of all of these bosses is Pontiff. No questions asked. It's Pontiff. Pontiff is by far my favorite fight. I think it did everything it needed to do. Why is a couple of nerds watching K-pop music videos? A couple of nerds listens to everything. A couple of nerds is awesome. All right, we're gonna go raid a couple of nerds. I need to just yoink. Huh? Hold on. There we go. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go say hi to a couple of nerds. And we're gonna continue the last part of the marathon. I think a couple of nerds are going to midnight, so please, I'm begging you, all the support you've given me, I need you to give that energy to a couple of nerds. He needs this energy more than I do. And he is going to do fantastic things. Look at how far we are on our goal. We're doing incredibly, and I'm so proud of everyone. Thank you all so much for everything. I genuinely appreciate all of you and everything that you do. And as always, safe travels. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.